The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Danny Salazar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, what we've seen in baseball is the pitchers are dominating, and the strikeout is the big thing. He's averaging just under a strikeout an inning, so he fits right in the category with his peers. He's got dominating stuff. He can go after hitters when he needs to, and I'm looking to watch him execute and really walk out of here with another dominating performance.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning.
Batting third,
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, we got nobody.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground near home. Perez scoops it up. A quick out number 1. Settling in now, Yan Gomes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Austin Jackson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. In there, strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Hit weekly back to the mound. And on one pitch, he's retired. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Edwin Encarnacion is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He'll try it again. 3-2. There's a swing and a high pop up. Hosmer is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Can't start any better than. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Santana. And he plays at 1 now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
The batter.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
Jose Ramirez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Trevor Plouffe 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Shoots this one to first. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Michael Brantley. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Andrew Miller wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook.